Okay, let's give it a go. So, this is this little project that I'm going to play around with where I'm going to pick a game, and today I feel like playing some World of Warcraft Classic, and I'm going to focus on quests and the text and the story and the lore and everything that's going on behind that, because that seems fun to me. Why not check out the part of the game that most people just skip over all the time? So today we're going to make ourselves a Tauren hunter, and we're going to play around that and explore that side of what the game has to offer.
Once a nomadic people, the Tauren roamed the endless plains of the Barrens, hunting the mighty Kodo. Scattered across the land, the wandering tribes were united only by their common hatred for their sworn enemy, the marauding Centaur. Seeking aid against the Centaur, the great chieftain Cairn Bloodhoof befriended the savage orcs who had recently journeyed to Kalimdor. With the orcs' help, Cairn and his tribe were able to drive back the Centaur and claim the grasslands of Mulgore for their own. Upon the windswept mesa of Thunder Bluff, Cairn built a refuge for his people. Over time, the scattered tribes united under a single banner. Though the noble Tauren are peaceful in nature, the rites of the Great Hunt are venerated as the heart of their spiritual culture. As a tribesman of Mulgore, you must test your skills in the wild and prove yourself in the Great Hunt.
All right, so we are a tribesman of Mulgore, and our people, the Tauren, have been at war with the Centaur, and our chieftain, Cairn the Bloodhoof, has sided with the orcs, Thrall, in an effort to assist us in staving them off. And we've reclaimed Mulgore for ourselves. So, nice little intro there. And this is our character story today that we're going to be using. All right, why not jump right into it? We should probably just check a few settings. Make sure that there are some interface options we want, like auto loot will be useful. I don't want instant quest text. Okay. Let's talk to Gruul Hawkwind here and see what he has to say. Greetings, story, and welcome to Camp Narache. News of your arrival spread quickly among the tribe. The hunt begins. You have a promising air about you and will prove yourself to the tribe. Perhaps someday soon you'll be welcomed into the great city of Thunderbluff, but before that can happen, you must prove yourself to my father, Chief Hawkwind. Okay, so Gruul here is the son of the chieftain of this village. Up here on Red Cloud Mesa, we pride ourselves on keen hunting skills. Seems pretty convenient since I'm a hunter. Tauren hunt out of necessity and for sport. Our supply of meats has run low, and we require feathers for clothing. Hunt the nearby plain striders and prove yourself by resupplying the village. And he wants us to go collect some feathers and some meat. All right, well, seems perfectly plausible. We will find some supplies for the village, help prove ourselves. Oh, let's go talk to Chief Hawkwind here, Gruul's father, see what he also might have for us.
What brings you here?
A humble task. All members of the tribe share in the harmony of life. We live together and work together. Our commitment to one another carries with it a high degree of responsibility. I ask of you now a humble task. My mother set out this morning to fetch water from the well to the southeast of Narache. It has been quite some time now. Perhaps you could check on her for me while I attend to tribal matters here? Well, that sounds ominous. Chief Hawkwind's mother is missing. We should probably go check on her as well. So perhaps while we head off to the water well to go look for Hawkwind's mother, we can pick up some supplies for the village along the way. So, Great Mother Hawkwind. Perfect. Well, clearly she's not dead. That's excellent news. I'm sure the chieftain will be very pleased by that. Let's talk to her and see what she has to say.
How may I aid you?
You traveled all this way just to help an old woman? My, aren't you a keeper? Wow. Oh, I'm blushing.
Walk with the
I have traveled many paths through life, and these old legs lack the vigor they once had. I can still perform my duties to the tribe. Sometimes it just takes an old woman a little longer to do the task. But you look like an eager hunter. Let's put some of that youthful vitality to the test. Take a pitcher of water from the well and bring it to my son, the chief in Camp Narache. Remember that even the most humble task can gain the recognition of elders. Seems good, yeah. Take a pitcher of water from the water well.
Farewell.
Return it to the chieftain. Well, at the very least, he's going to be pleased that we found his mother. So we'll grab some water. There we go. We'll help out Great Mother. And we need a few more pieces of meat along the way. We should probably empty our bags over here as well. Always a good idea. All right, Gruel.
Peace, friend.
Greetings, Story, and welcome to Camp Narache. Oh, yeah, we already know that. Providing meat and feathers for the tribe is the first step in proving yourself as a hunter before the chief. Well, that's good. I've accomplished the first step then. The Tauren of Narache, thank you, Story. You show much promise. Well, let's snag ourselves a leather belt here. Etched note. Just a moment ago, a messenger was looking for you, Story. I believe she was sent by the hunter trainer, Lanka. If this note is from Lanka, it wouldn't take long in reading its contents. I wouldn't take long in reading its contents. Ooh, our hunter trainer has sent us a message.
Why?
Well, while we're on that, can we read the note? Oh, we can. Whoever reads these things. You know who does? We do. Mighty warriors defend our home, our shamans guide our spirits and show us our ancestors' past, and our druids help us discover the Earth Mother's will. But you are one of our hunters, and our hunters learn many aspects of those roles and blend them together. You will find you represent the heart of our people. Some of our tribe will look to you for guidance, some for protection. It is my duty to ensure you are prepared for that. Seek me out in Camp Narache. Lanka Farshot, hunter trainer. Well, let's just take a minute and let's just go do that and see if we can't find Lanka here. If I were a hunter trainer in Camp Narache, where might I be? Maybe in these tents here? No, we have a shaman, a druid trainer. Well, we can take an opportunity to sell some stuff out of our bags that we don't want. We're going to want to equip that. That'll do for now.
Goodbye.
Where is Lanka? Where is Lanka? Nope, some vendors. I'm not sure where our hunter trainer is. Maybe inside here with Chief Hawkwind. Lanka.
Hail.
Do you prefer guns or bows? Either, really. Welcome to Camp Narache, Story. I hear good things about you. Your bloodline is strong, and many of the elders consider you skilled already, but that we will test. The plains of Mulgore will be your home for some time. You should do your best to learn it very well. One day you will travel to unfamiliar lands to master greater skills. You must be ready. Well, let's get ready then. And it is my job to make sure you are prepared by teaching you the basics of our profession, how to tame your pet, how to fire your rifle, and many other skills that will become necessary. Hunters are a strong part of our tradition and history, Story. You would do well to remember how important you are to the tribe. You will be respected and revered if you serve our people well.
Go in peace. What brings you here?
Let's seek some training. Track beasts? Yeah, that seems pretty useful to have. I think that is going to be something we're going to want to do on a regular occasion. Probably not going to bother with all the spells all the time, but that'll help us find a pet later, which is probably something we're going to be making good use of here. So, all right. Well, we have talked to the hunter trainer. Let's also let's talk to Hawkwind here. You look as though you've returned from the plains. Do you have any word from Great Mother Hawkwind? You carried this pitcher back at the Great Mother's bidding, I see. Your willingness to help others and provide for the Tauren of Camp Narache leads me to believe you would make the tribe proud in Thunderbluff someday. Excellent. Winning the favor. Your willingness to perform a humble task for the Tauren of Narache and your eagerness to learn are noble traits, Story. I believe one day you'll be heralded in Thunderbluff as a hunter of greatness. Before that, you must embark on the rites of the Earth Mother, of which there are 3. The first test is the rite of strength. Travel to Seer Greytongue and tell him Chief Hawkwind has sent you. You will find the Seer's abode directly to the south of Narache, tucked away in the hills. Ooh, all right. We're going to get some trials that we're going to take. So we'll have to go seek out a Seer. And let's get back to Gruul here, because he also had some additional stuff for us. The hunt continues. A Tauren skilled in the ways of the hunt knows that his prey is not for mere trophy. The beasts of the plains provide us with a means of survival. You will make quite an impression on the elders if you can bring back some highly valued mountain cougar pelts. You can find the beasts lurking in the hills to the south. Our children need clothing and our tents need mending. Okay, so we need some cougar pelts. More supplies for this village here. And then the Seer was to the south. Was that not true? Travel to Greytongue lives in the hills directly south of Narache. Okay, well. Let's go talk to the Seer while we perhaps find some pelts along the way from mountain cougars. Oh, excellent. Level 3. Beautiful. Pick up another pelt here. And we found Seer Greytongue.
Peace, friend.
Chief Hawkwind sent you? Embarking on the rites of the Earth Mother is no small task. The rites of the Earth Mother are the steps a young Tauren needs to take to gain respect in Thunderbluff. First, you must pass the rite of strength. In this test, you must prove your bravery by slaying enemies of the tribe. Bristlebacks of Brambleblade Ravine to the east are encroaching on our tribal lands. They ambush our hunting parties and steal from the village by dark. Show your valor by slaying these villains and return to the chief in Camp Narache with their belts as proof of your deeds. I'm kind of pleased we're not getting their pelts. Skinning humanoids is little undesirable if you ask me. Okay, so we're going to go kill some Quillboar to defend the village and continue to prove ourselves. Okay, so we've made our way to the Bristleback cave here. There was an actual name. Let's go just revisit what this name was. Brambleblade Ravine. Oh, could have walked another 2.5 feet and would have told me. So we need to find some belts off of the Bristleback here. So while we're fighting this guy, I wanted to sort of take a peek at this thing. We can rotate our camera around here. Looks like we got some interesting artwork. If I had to guess, I would say those are harpies would be my assumption. Maybe I'll just even head up this way and take a... Oh, good, we got our last belt. Go take a peek up here, see what we... Yeah, that definitely looks to me like we've got some artwork depicting some harpies. Interesting. I wonder what the significance of that is. Are these Quillboar in some cahoots with some harpies? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe we'll find that out. I think that's an example of some of the small things that I want to try and take a look at through here. Is what are some of these things that I might just have glossed over at any other time? Just accept that quest, keep moving. Accept that quest, keep moving. Actually, take a bit more of an in-depth look. See what's going on. All right, but we have proven our strength by battling many of the Bristleback here. We're going to make our way back towards the village, but we do need a couple more cougar pelts along the way so that we can patch up those tents and make some clothes. Well, so we've done one of the two rites. We have the rite of strength, and we were told that there'd be a total of three rites to prove ourselves. I can see that there is one quest at least available for us. Looks like probably two. Don't want to miss out on stuff like that. So let's prove ourselves to Gruul here.
Well met.
The hunt continues. If you can provide pelts for the tribe, I will pass a word along to my father, Chief Hawkwind, of your generous deeds. Well, please pass that word along. The Tauren of Narache thank you for these provisions, Story. With your skill in the ways of the hunt, you will surely be revered in Thunderbluff someday. Well, let's snag some bracers since we can't wear the other thing. The battle boars of Brambleblade Ravine to the east are encroaching on our tribal hunting grounds. They are trained to be malicious by the bristleback quillboars with whom we are at war. Go slay the vile creatures and bring back some snouts and flanks so that we can make stew for our young. Look at this. We're double dipping on efficiency in terms of not us as the player, but us as a Tauren. We're going to both slay the boars that are assisting our enemies, and we're going to get food. So that is some high-end efficiency on the part of the Tauren here. Let's go talk to the chief here about our rights. Have you completed the rite of strength, Story? I require proof of your valor against the enemy of our tribe, the Bristlebacks. I have indeed. You've passed the first test of the rites of the Earth Mother. The tribe will be proud. Well, there are no ranged weapons yet, and we are only trained in axes, and it is significantly better than ours, so let's take it. For you to continue with the rites of the Earth Mother, you must pass 2 more tests. It is time for you to broaden your experience, Story. Travel to Bloodhoof Village and seek out the chief, Bane Bloodhoof, son of Cairn. There you may continue your journey and earn the acceptance of the elders of Thunderbluff. Take this totem to Bane. He will recognize my carvings and help you on your path. Follow the road out of Camp Narache and follow with haste. Do not stray or you will lose your way. Ooh, alright, so we're going to go prove ourselves to the son of the chieftain of all of the Tauren. Moving up in the world. Oh, did I not accept it? Oh, well, that's okay. We will go speak to Cairn. I guess this is like the one flaw of not having instant quest text on, but I think it is more than outweighed. Oh, my inventory is full. That's why it failed. Ah. Foolish me. That's all right. We can solve this problem.
Greetings, traveler.
We cannot wear shields at all. Get rid of some gray items. Do a little bit of bag housekeeping here. We definitely want those ones. Some mail stuff. Those are not as good as ours. Let's equip our new weapon. Okay, let's try that once more.
Well met.
I guess we can also go talk to Lanka here, learn something new from our hunter trainer. And sadly, Mark of the Wild has run its course, but that's okay.
We shall meet.
There we go. Now we got the totem. Can we interact with the totem? Nope, it's just a totem.
Greetings.
All right, Lanka, what have we got? What do we got now? Aspect of the monkey and serpent sting. Well, we're definitely going to take both of those. I think those are going to be more than beneficial for us here. So let's just... let's turn on some action bars. Let's turn on some action bars. Let's give ourselves... let's just... Am I going to always show them? No, I think it's fine. I don't want to always show them. Let's put that up here. And then what else have we got? We've got Serpent Sting. ourselves a debuff now. Damage over time. Okay. Let's see what Brave Windfeather has for us here. Break Sharp Tusk. Story. I've heard of you, newcomer. Perhaps it is you that will help us where others have failed. We Tauren have carved a home out of this land, but not without a cost. The bristleback quillboars of Brambleblade Ravine, led by Chief Sharptusk Thornmantle, have made our lives difficult with their continued war against us. I charge you to bring me the chief's head. He will be found in the ravine to the east, in their makeshift village. Okay. So we do have some quests to go back in there, but that's okay. A little bit of doubling back is totally fine in my books. So we will absolutely go help defeat Sharptusk. So let's just see if I can't do some minor adjustments here. For now, I'm sure we'll be moving those around a whole bunch as we go, but that's okay. Okay, no other quests here right now, which is great. So I'm not going to go continue our Rites of the Earth Mother, because I feel like I want to explore out these boars a bit more. I don't think we're done helping Camp Narache here. That is not what I'm not a quitter. We're not giving up. We haven't fully helped these people enough yet. So we're going to make our way back over there. Okay. Apparently he doesn't notice when people inside his tent get shot. That's okay. Alright, let's cut down Chief Sharptusk. This will level us up too, I bet. Well, maybe. It'll be close.
Still recharging.
He's level 5.
That spell isn't ready.
Our aspect of the monkey can keep us alive a little bit longer here. Perfect. I do want to try and make my way over to this map, so we'll, now that we got Sharptusk's head, we'll skirt around this way. Oh, there's a bunch more tents up this way. Interesting. Ooh, Squealer's belt. What is that? Ooh. Look at that. We've slain a prominent quillboar and taken his belt as our own. Ha! Alright, let's take a look at this map. Dirt-stained map. This item begins a quest. After carefully evaluating the map, you realize that what you have discovered are the plans made by the Bristleback War Chief for an extended siege on Camp Narache. Surely Chief Hawkwind could use this information. Bring the Bristleback attack plans to Chief Hawkwind. Done. Get an awful lot of dead boars here with no snouts. Gotta stop hitting them on the nose, I guess. Hey, there it is. Alright. Let's hightail our way back. Make our way back across the plains here. Alright, so we're almost back here. We've got 4 quests. We could probably cash in, I think 3 of them cash in over here somewhere. Attack on Camp Narache. We need to talk to Chief Hawkwind here. Yep. Battle Boars. I think Gruul gave us that one. Yes, Gruul Hawkwind. The Earth Mothers where we need to go to Bloodhoof Village. We're going to go talk to Bane. And, right, we were also tasked with slaying Sharptusk. The aggression of the battle boars is increasing. Have you sent them a clear message and brought back some snouts and flanks yet? You betcha. Most excellent. These ingredients will make a fine stew, and the loss of those boars should be a fair lesson to those vile bristlebacks.
Go in peace.
We got some bread that we can put in the stew. I wonder if that was a deliberate choice. I feel like that's maybe some of the minor little things that I'm going to pick up on now. Sharptusk will trouble us no more once you have brought me proof of his death. It is his head that I seek, Story. We Tauren live for the hunt, and there is no greater hunt than against one that is cunning enough to perhaps hunt us back. If you are successful in this task, young one, you will start to learn what I mean. I was successful. Justice has been served on this day by your swift actions, Story. Let this deed serve as a warning to all who would threaten our home. You have earned this reward to help you on your sojourn, young hunter. Well, let's take some leather gloves that are much better than ours. Let's find said leather gloves. Some nomad gloves. This belt is much worse than Squealer's belt. Okay, that'll do for now. Let's see. We also have... We need to tell Chief Hawkwind here about the attack, because we just found some attack plans. You have a look of concern about you, Story. What news do you bring? This is quite alarming indeed, but with this information we can call on our brethren from Bloodhoof Village to help thwart the attack. You've saved the lives of many Tauren, Story.
May the eternal sun
Yeah, we are
shine.
definitely the heroes of these people. Earned ourselves a thick bark buckler, of which we can't use, unfortunately, but we are almost level 6.
Ancestors
That'll learn us some new stuff. I'm sure we'll be level 6 by the time we make our way to Bloodhoof Village. But, yeah, our only remaining quest is to make our way over to Bloodhoof Village, so I think this is an ideal place to stop here. We've explored the bit of the story here that was available in Camp Narache, making a name for ourselves, vanquishing some Quillboar, aiding the people here, collecting supplies, and starting to make a name for ourselves. Story of the Tauren. Yeah, so I think this is where we'll call this video here, and we'll pick up next time. So thanks so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll get back to the story next time.